Hello, in this video, I will review the signals provided by Sunshine AI Signals and show how they can be used to trade the ES500 or MEFS 500 future contracts. You can also trade using options or ETFs, such as the SPY. For those of you who have not viewed the introduction video, I strongly encourage you to do so. You can find that video along with our other videos on our YouTube channel. As a brief overview, you may recall that Sunshine Signals provides 3 to 4 signals daily: the main signal, the short-term signal, the weekly signal, and the monthly signal. Each signal will show a buy, range, or sell. In addition, every morning before market opens, Sunshine Signals will provide supports, resistances, and a pivot point that acts as the bull-bear line for the day. Sometimes an end-of-the-day sequence will be provided, but not always. And if the signal finds that there's a trending day possibility, it will show as unilateral. If not, then it will show as not unilateral. Finally, a reference chart will be provided, which is one possibility of the market movement for the day. However, that is not intended to be the exact move of the day. The reference chart is also updated throughout the trading day, according to market movement of the day. In the past videos, you will see that we have provided a full week's worth of activities. In this video, we're going to do something a little bit different. So this video will only review the market activities for July 19th, but we will show all of the signal updates throughout the day. Now, before we look at the market opportunities for Friday, July 19th, let's zoom out and take a quick look at the chart through Thursday, July 18th. So here we see that since really November of 2023, the market has been in a clear uptrend, but it has gone through periods of consolidation. And once it breaks through the consolidation, the market continues its uptrend. So the last consolidation period that it broke through was here in early July. It broke through, it consolidated in this zone after it broke through this longer consolidation period, and it moved up. And then it moved up to just above 5,700. But on Thursday, July 18th, the market came down and closed just right around this zone. So for Friday, let's look at the signal for Friday. And here's the market movement for the month of July. Again, here's the zone that we're looking at, kind of zoomed in. And on Thursday, it closed right above the zone. So we're looking on Friday to see is that whether or not it's going to get back into zone, or whether this top of zone will hold its support and the market will resume its uptrend. On Thursday, the closing signal was sell, sell, sell with a monthly buy. And pre-market on Friday, July 19th, we show a reference chart of a generally down trending day with possible bounce towards the end of the day. Our pre-market signal for Friday was range, range, sell. This is actually a slight upgrade from the day before. So, and we have our resistance, support, and pivot point. Notice that the pivot point is above the resistance. So for the market to move up, it would have to first clear this resistance and then clear this pivot point to say, to say that maybe we bottom on this down leg and then continue its uptrend. And now, so here's the chart. Again, here's our signal. Overnight, we see that the high came at about 56, maybe 07-ish, and we had a low at 55.70. So these are 2 points. At open, we want to see if the market can overtake the overnight high. And then if it can, then we would want, maybe it would target our resistance at 56.15. And if it gets past that, 56.40. Now, right before open, this chart was posted. So I am on Pacific time. So this is actually 9:12 Eastern time. So about 18 minutes before market opens. And here what it's showing you is that we're in this descending channel, and we are approaching the top of the channel at probably about 56.05, 56.0 area. So right around the overnight high here. And so at open, the market moved up and it couldn't get over this. It could not get over to the overnight high. So here we're at the top of this descending channel. It can't even reach our resistance at 56.15. So this would be a short opportunity based on their signal with maybe you can do like a 5-point stop, or maybe it stops slightly above the resistance here. And you would target, so the bottom of the channel here it looks like to be about between 55.50 to 55.60. So you could maybe target the middle of the channel here at about 55.80, and then has maybe your first exit, and then the next target would be about just below 55.60. And that's also our support. Our support here is at 55.60. Right? 55.56 actually is our support, and it looks like here the support got moved up a little, got inadvertently moved up, but this should actually be 55.56. My apologies for that. And if you see here, if a short had been taken at open here, based on what the information the signal provided, it would have hit the first target 55.80, and it would have also hit the next target at 55.56. And again, my apologies, this should be 55.56, not 55.59. So, and it would have hit the next target at 55.56. At 10:41, so shortly above 11 o'clock here, another update was provided. So here it's showing that it's trading slightly below the middle of the channel, and the bottom of the channel looks to be about 55.50 here. And here it's also showing that it's that anticipating the price to have a slight bounce or continue down to target the support at 55.56. And again, this was provided shortly before 11 a.m. ET. So if we look, it was provided here, right before here. So we're looking at perhaps a bounce up, or if not, it's going to go down towards the support of 55.56. And it didn't really bounce. So indeed, it went down to 55.56. So here, this probably wasn't much of a trade because we didn't get enough of a bounce to be able for us to go short. But again, what we're looking to do here, based on that, is to short bounces. But so if you missed the short in the beginning of the when market opened, this probably wasn't a sufficient bounce. But when it went down to the support at 55.56. And then we see another bounce here. This could have been, but let's see what other information we have here. So here at 11:14, so about here, so we had that information at shortly before 11 of market either having a potential to bounce or come down. And it looks like the market's coming down. And again, this updated line chart, before the line chart was showing a down and then perhaps a recovery towards the end of the day. Here, the line chart is showing that bounces throughout the day would be sold into. And again, and that's what we're kind of seeing that in this descending channel here. So as long as that holds, we are expecting bounces to be sold into. And then at about noon, we're still in this channel. And some of the key levels were circled for our members here. So we're looking at 55.70. So if there's a bounce to there, that could be a short, targeting 55.56. And then maybe keeping a runner for 55.40. And another level will be 55.80. So 55.70 to 80 zone could be would be a short zone. So, and when that comes, notice that at around noon, we're actually trading right around that 55.70 to 80 level. So this could be another short opportunity with with a stop maybe right above this high right there. And also notice that at 11:44, the signal was downgraded to sell range sell again, signaling that bounces are likely to be sold into. And again, more data provided shortly after noon. This is showing that we could have a consolidation, but we don't know how high up this consolidation would go. But ultimately, bounces, the signal is expecting bounces to be sold into. And then here at 12:13, we showed that we're at the top of this channel at 55.75 area. So again, that could be a short opportunities with a stop a couple points above, targeting 55.56 and then 55.40. And you see here, so we're around this 12:15, we're at the 55.75 level. So if a short had been taken here, the first target at 55.56 would have been hit. And again, my apologies that this is at 55.59, but this should be 55.56, which was a support given pre-market. So it would have hit 55.56, and then would have felt a little bit short of the 55.40 target, but it did come into this zone. And at 103, so right here we have another downgrade in the signal and a support here. So for this, I mean, really, once we hit our support and then come down towards 55.40, I mean, the bulk of your position should have been, your short position should have been exited. If you want to target at 55.16 to see if we have a late date drop, I mean, you can hold a runner for that, but really the bulk of you should be exiting along the way. And then when the price get down here, even though the signal has been downgraded twice, and then we've been seeing a downtrending day, it's still never a good idea to shorten the hole. You want to wait for bounces. So here will be the bounce to go, and then here potentially, but we're at the end of the day here, so a lot of times it's not a great time to initiate new positions. So at 317, we see here, so that about coincides with here. It's on top of this channel, so either it could break through and go up, or it will come down. But again, given that it's late in the day, not a great time to initiate new position. But that's just something to keep in mind here if you're looking at the price action, or if you're still in a position, you can maybe if you're still in a short from the morning, you can maybe have a 5-point stop from here. So if it goes up, you're still in profit. Or if it comes back down in, you can exit towards the end of the day. So the day ended has a sell range sell with a long at EOD sequence. So this is anticipating a rebound in overnight tradings in Sunday night, and then maybe even Monday morning we could see a rebound. How far the rebound goes, no one knows. I think 5,600 would be that was this high right here would be kind of one possibility, and if it gets above that, maybe 56.15, and then 56.30 to 40 zone would be the next one. Again, zooming out again, we see here that we have, we closed the week back in this channel. So the question for next week would be whether or not we can go back, break through the channel, continue the uptrend, or if this middle of the zone breaks, we could test the bottom of the channel at 5,500. And then that would be a key area to see if it holds. If it doesn't, we could start another leg down lower, maybe towards the top of the zone. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at this email address. And if you're interested in joining, also you can email us at this email address. I hope everyone had a great week, and we'll see what the market give us for next week.